Okay, YouTube. This is the first video I've ever done for my channel. It's the first channel I've ever had. What I'm going to be trying to do with this channel is talk about real money. Talk about how I'm deciding to become my own bank, and in the way I'm choosing to do that. I have some silver pickups I just recently got. I'm going to show you what I've been collecting. These are just going to be a couple of numismatics. I'm not going to bore you with the standard bars and whatnot. But from now on, when I get something, I'll try to make a video on it. I've also been doing these penny boxes. So I got 3 of them I still need to go through right now. We're gonna label these 1 green, 2 red, 3 blue, and I know they're all circulated because I have these. My bank is the one that has these perforated holes in the top. It's pretty convenient for me to make sure they're circulated before I even get them from the bank. So, if you guys want to make a guess on which one's going to have the most copper, which one's going to have the most Wheaties, good old wheat pennies, and I don't really count it too much, but I mean I only keep the copper ones. I trade in all the zincs, but I live up near the border of Canada, so I get quite a few Canadians in these. So every once in a while I find an old King George, but it's been a few boxes since that. I'll probably show off more of my penny collection here later after I search through some of these boxes. But I won't bore you with that in this video. Probably get too long. Been doing it for a little while already. So anyway, on to the pickups of silver that I've recently gotten. Well, we'll try to do an order of how I got them. So what we got first here, it's a nice little white box, and that is I don't know if you can read that. The camera will focus. Don't really have the best of cameras right now. Anyway, it is the Manuka Honey Bee. Take it out of this nice box. It's actually pretty good cardboard. It also comes in this nice see-through yellow case. Probably see my really cheesy setup here. So set that down. Nice little, what is it, like sandblasting like on the case. Set that to the side. Comes with a nice little pamphlet. Got a colorized picture of what the coin will kind of look like. And it's got all this information on the inside, you know, basic stuff. You've been collecting for a while, you kind of know that they like to give you a little story on what the coin's about and yada yada blah blah. So this actually, I read through this a little bit and I found a couple of things out. How like honey's used as medicine. I already knew it was a really great preservative, but there's a few things in there I didn't know before, so it's pretty neat. So it's got the limited edition. It's got the number. It is the 159 So pretty low mintage. I think it has a mintage of a worldwide mintage of 2,118. So pretty low number for how many were minted. It's kind of nice. Okay, comes with the little pull-out tab, and there it is. Nice Manuka Honey Bee. It's probably gonna be harder to see with this camera. Like I said, I'm just doing this cheap one. It's kind of just my phone right now. Look at fixing that later, but we'll see how things go. So it's just got the queen on the back. You've all seen that. Pretty boring. There's a Ghana leopard that came out last year, I believe, and it had spots or something all over the queen side, and that was just a basic bullion coin, but that was really neat looking, especially for just a basic bullion. But you know, this is proof coin. It's got the colorized for the honey dripper and the bee. It's pretty nice. I'm more so in for collecting for weight, but I like to give me some of these collector coins every once in a while. It's definitely a lower percentage of my stack. I tried to go more for stuff that I'll be able to sell near spot price and be happy with that in the future. But these collector coins are fun. Gotta live life a little bit, right? So next we got the silver shield. Actually, I got this one just recently, and what I got was the Death of the Dollar Petro Yuan. So it's a 1 ounce coin. They have a new one out now. It's pretty nice. It has like skeleton bankers in the back and whatnot. But I liked this one when it came out. I think I have some ideas on how things in the news are turning out, but that'll be a whole another video if I choose to pursue this road. It's got a nice little separator, pretty basic. Now, it doesn't want to come out of the case. I've already opened this and looked at it. The back is just the basic that they do over at the silver shield. So it's a proof coin, and what it is it's a dragon with oil barrel and some cash being burnt and a gold bar, and it's just overlapping what's on the $1 bill, which, you know, whole thing about dollars. But no pyramid with the all-seeing eye. Pretty much talking about how, you know, there's a good chance the currency in the East might have a little bit of a heyday in the future. But we'll see what happens with that. Nice little case. Now, the last one I got here, I went through some troubles getting. So it's pretty lame, but you know, you go through what you go through, and you just try to move on. But what we got here is a 10 ounce silver Korean tiger. And it's a great coin. Well, it's technically a round because it doesn't carry a denomination. So, but my God, is this a good looking coin? Like, you can probably check out the picture of it over on some of the dealer websites. Personally got this one from Atmex, and I don't know if this camera is really doing it justice. I know the pictures on the site don't, but wow, this is a great looking round. I have not seen much better in recent times. So, little pricey over spot, but for what you're getting, I definitely think, especially since it's a nice hefty 10-ounce round. Yeah, I think that premium will pay for itself. And I picked up a couple of generic bars too. Anytime I do buys like these numismatics, I try to buy a good amount of basic bullion to offset the cost, so as to not interfere with the percentage of my stack. But how can you say no to coins like that, or rounds like this? It's the first year they minted them. The 1-ounce version of these that are actual sovereign coins are actually already doing pretty well, so I have high hopes for this one. Unfortunately, when I picked the 1-ounce versions of these up, the premiums over spot weren't so bad, and then they took them off the market for a little bit. And now they're back on most of the sites, but they're all just a little more expensive than they used to be. Even though silver prices have gone down a bit since that. But hey, that's kind of one of the benefits of looking for collector value in numismatics. So this one, unfortunately, since the 1-ounce one did pretty well, had a pretty decent price over spot, but I'd say it was pretty worth it. I think it'll pay for itself. So, and that came with, set that there. That came with its own certificate of authenticity, of course, just like the others. Information there. Probably can't read it. We'll work on that sometime. Just saying what it looks like, mintage number, how much weight, all that good stuff. So, well, I'm gonna sign off now, but let me know which one you guys think will do better in these coin boxes. So it'll be working on my 9th full box of pennies. So I got a pretty okay stack of them so far. Try not to go too crazy with it, but again, I only keep the coppers and I separate out the wheat pennies by year. Keep the S mint marks, as well as keep all the copper Canadians. I try to return all the other ones to the bank, but sometimes their machine doesn't like to take them. So I highly doubt there's going to be any super old George the Sixths, but we'll see. It's been, like I said, it's been a few boxes since I found one of those. As far as old pennies, I find them pretty often. Like, I found a pretty good amount of wheat per box. I'd say it's probably around 10 to 15 per box, probably. Just rough estimate. That's what I've been getting lately. But I haven't really been keeping track, like counting exact numbers and all that. And I keep some key dates off to the side that I'm looking at. Looking for some double dies on it and stuff, but I'll have to plan on getting a microscope so I can check those out. A little electronic one that you hook up to your computer. Show it on the screen, see it nice and big. Probably get a loop sometime too. Haven't really got around to that. But that's it for now. So hope you guys enjoy the video. Not really looking for likes or dislikes or anything right now. Just kind of trying to put some videos out there. See what happens.